This is a very serious topic, and it's something that I deal with a lot in detectives. I've been a detective here for about 7 years, and a lot of what I deal with is scams, fraud, identity theft, people's information getting put out there. So your information is monetized. Where you live, your phone number, right? We're all identified by our phone numbers now, right? Or the last 4 of our social security numbers, so it's a little bit scary. So that these things are essentially they're computers in our pockets. So again, I want to thank you everybody for being here. Is there anybody who does not have a password protected phone? That's the first issue, first thing. If you leave your phone on a coffee table somewhere and I come in and grab it, am I going to be able to access your phone?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
I
So,
don't.
Those of you who are not do not have password protected phones, I would send me an email afterwards if you're not sure how to do that. I know it can be a little bit inconvenient, but I recommend having a password protected phone.
Okay.
So first things first, if you guys can access your settings on your phone, your iPhone. And I know, Robin, you said you have a Android?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to follow along. It must be somewhat similar.
It is, yeah, somewhat similar. Apple just seems to be a little bit more, like I said, out of the box, easy.
Okay.
All right, so when I say on, green will, if I say it's on, that will show it green. If it's off, it'll be gray. So one thing I want to cover is when you update your phone, when you update your, you know, where it says general there, when you update that, that will reset, will go back to the default settings that Apple wants. So if you change the settings today, once it updates, then some of those settings may default back to what Apple wants, which
Can I
is a
ask
little
a
bit
question?
concerning. Yeah.
Ask a question. I don't ever update it. It updates itself. Like I don't
Right.
have a choice to update it.
Well, you do have a choice. Kathy, you do have a choice, and we can get into that. You have
Okay.
automatic updates enabled, and I would turn that off.
Oh, okay.
And I can get into that. And
Okay.
anything we don't cover here, I'm happy to cover with you one-on-one. If you want to email me or call me, I'll be happy to cover those things with you because we probably won't get into everything. All right, so first things first, let's go down to privacy, which is at the bottom here of this group.
Uh-huh.
Privacy.
Okay. The first thing we're going to go to is location services.
Yes.
Click on location services. So I have location services on here. And these are the apps that I'm sharing my location with when I choose to. Right? I don't want to share it with Safari. I don't want to share it with my camera. But I do want to share it with Find My iPhone. So let's go to Find My. You see that green radar?
Find my iPhone.
I don't have it and I should.
I don't have it.
I don't either. But I have one of those Find My Phone things, so I should.
For those of you who have it, click on Find My, and when those of you who don't, we can get back to you. Because you have it somewhere
location.
in your phone.
I've got location services, and it shows a bunch of apps,
Okay.
but I don't see Find My Phone.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. For those of you who have it, click on that and then put on while using the app.
Find my phone.
And of course, everyone has different iPhone models, so it's not synonymous from one to the next.
What's your phone, Andy?
I have a 7.
Okay, I have a 7 Plus. I would think it would be similar.
All right. let's back out of that. Let's stay in location services. So up top, it should say location services.
Mhm.
Let's go to system services in the bottom.
Yep.
Yep.
These are things, I'm going to go through what you should have off.
Okay.
Is there anyone who's not there? Okay. Apple Pay merchant identification.
Mhm.
I would turn that off.
Okay.
Roger.
Cell network search, the next one down, turn that off.
Got that.
Compass calibration. Your phone's going to work with all these things turned off.
Okay.
You may have device management, you may not have that.
No, I don't have it.
Emergency calls and SOS, leave that on.
Does device management turn it off, did you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can turn that off.
Okay. Sorry.
HomeKit, unless you want your lights to turn on the second you pull in the driveway or your garage door to open, I mean,
Yeah.
you can leave that off. Location-based alerts. So when you come by, let's say a coffee shop, Starbucks, you go by Starbucks, they're gonna notify, they're gonna
Jeez.
let you know, hey, we know you're nearby. Location-based suggestions, turn that off. And those different arrows, you see those different gray or
Yes, yes.
purple?
Uh-huh.
Those will tell you what those are at the bottom.
I have location-based Apple ads.
Turn it
Should I
off.
turn it off?
Turn it off. If you're getting these ads, if you're talking about a canoe and you say the word canoe and you're talking to your friends and then you look up canoes and then all of a sudden you get a week-long, week's worth of ads every day for a canoe.
Yeah.
You mention the word or
Yeah.
that. This is why this is happening.
Creepy.
So share my location, I have that on. Setting time zone, certainly no one's traveling now, I'm turning that off. Motion calibration and distance, I keep that on for my workouts. If I want to, run 2 miles, that's why I keep that on.
Yeah.
Good for you, Andy.
Huh.
I'll see you out there.
Well, see me
Well,
out
that's-
there, yeah.
So
All right.
that's why when I play golf, my phone tells me that I walked 1.5 miles.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
I've ridden in a
Yep.
cart.
Does it tell you how you play it?
No,
So
no,
this
I'd
is,
be afraid of that.
all right, so the very bottom here, we're going to go to the product improvement. This is where we're all getting jammed up with emails and alerts and advertisements. Go to iPhone Analytics.
Right?
Wait, sorry, where is that?
At the very bottom.
Oh, product improvement iPhone. Sorry, yeah, got it.
I would imagine most of yours are on, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yes.
That's your problem
Yeah.
because you're sending Apple all the information about your phone. You're sending it right out to California. So turn that off. And also turn off popular near me. I'm gonna turn mine on just to see. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So these are your reason for your arrows here. A hollow arrow indicates that's like a geofence. So when you get in a certain area, a certain location around Starbucks, that's when they're gonna know that you're there, and they're gonna say, "Hey, Mike, you're nearby Starbucks here in Sandwich. Come on in. We got a great deal." Your purple arrow indicates where you've a place, a business that's used your location recently, and a gray arrow indicates an item that has used your location within the last 24 hours. I keep rooting in traffic. I leave that on.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back up. Does anyone have significant locations on?
Me.
Me.
Okay,
Yes,
click on that. Click on significant locations.
right.
What do you see when you turn that on?
Well, I have
See
to-
my home.
Home, work, and a bunch of other places.
Those are all
Right.
places you've been, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then it also shows a little map, a blue circle with a map on where you've been.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
No.
don't see
No.
that.
No, I don't.
What if you click on the place, click on your home?
With
Yes.
all kinds of
yeah.
details. Wow.
All kinds of details.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
So when I find your phone that you left on that coffee table, I know where you go. I know when you got there. I know when you left.
Huh.
Wow. Wow.
That's creepy.
It's creepy.
It's creepy.
So let's clear the history.
History.
Yay.
And let's turn significant locations off so it'll be gray.
But what this means is I can't tell Siri when I'm out someplace in the city and I'm trying to go home. I can't say, Siri, get me directions to home.
I wouldn't tell Siri. This is my opinion again. This is not a slam on Apple. I know Siri is very helpful. I don't tell Siri anything because I don't have Siri on.
Okay. Because she listens.
Because what happens is if you and I are having a conversation in your kitchen and you say something and Siri keys in on it because, again, you're letting Apple know.
Yep.
All right, so let's,
Okay.
significant locations off, right?
Yes.
Right.
Let's shut
Correct.
that down.
Oh.
All right, let's back out. Hit the back button, upper left-hand corner, please.
Did you have share my location left on?
I had share my location left on because I wanted to share for certain apps for,
Traffic, directions and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
there's certain things that work for me that may not work for you.
Yeah.
And this also. See, if I go back to my location services, Find My iPhone is being used, my location is being used when I use that app. When I use Maps, it's on. My camera, I don't want to tell people here, I don't need to tell people where I am when I use my camera. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Can I ask a question?
sure.
On my list of location services, for my text messages, I've currently got it on and it says well using. Should it be? I don't know why I need that in text messages unless I
That's
send
if you're going to share your location with me. If I say, hey, where are you? Let me know where you are. You can share your location with me in a text message.
Okay.
See you on a
I
map.
have done that when my daughter is on a long trip and she's by herself.
Right.
I can watch where she is.
And you
know
can
where
always turn these aren't permanent. You can always change these and go back. So it doesn't
Okay.
mean that you have to, once it's done, it's done. All right. Let's go back into privacy. So settings, it should say privacy at the top.
Mhm.
Go all the way to the bottom until you see analytics and improvements.
I'm sorry, how did you get there again?
I went to privacy. So go to your settings and then the privacy icon, which is blue. Everybody there?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So go to the bottom where it says analytics and improvements.
Mhm.
Click on that.
Mhm.
I imagine that yours is green.
Yes.
You're sharing your iPhone analytics with Apple.
Oh.
I
Turn it off.
Oh,
If you want to see what you're sharing with Apple, click on Analytics Data.
Whoa.
And that's all the stuff that you're sharing with Apple. And there's no way to delete that I know of.
Wow.
You don't even know what it is.
I can't tell what it is.
Don't bother. Have a headache. All right. So stop sharing with Apple.
Okay.
Let's go back, hit back, upper left-hand corner. Apple advertising. What's on in there?
Off.
Let's see.
Personalized ads.
Personalized ads.
Personalized ads.
Shut it off.
that.
Turn it off. That's why you're getting the canoe, Mike.
Unless it's Jameson, I'm not interested.
So turn that off. That should limit you being contacted. Does anyone have reset advertising identifier? Anyone see that?
I don't see
Yeah, I
it.
have it.
Wait, where is it? Reset.
Ann, did you find that under analytics and improvements?
Oh, wait a minute. Analytics. No, I don't have that.
I don't have it.
I have the new phone. Maybe they changed it, the 12.
Yeah,
They may have changed it.
yeah.
All right, let's go back into, let's see. Let's go back into privacy.
Okay.
Does anyone have a tracking app up top?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on that.
No.
Yeah. Off.
Turn it up.
Oh, dear.
And I don't know what you have because mine's off.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine's
mine's
off
on.
now.
I just turned it off. Wow.
All right, once you've done that, go back into privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Click on microphone. Does anyone see that?
Yes.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh, microphone.
Hmm.
Okay.
Go back into privacy. Click on.
Microphone's about halfway down, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Mm,
And you can turn off what you want, like if you want it for YouTube or if you want it for, of course, Zoom is what I have on. That's why I can talk to you through Zoom.
Okay.
Leave it on for that. Where is,
Google and Messenger.
so it's, let's see. Speech recognition, do you guys see that under a microphone somewhere?
Yep.
Right.
I don't see it.
Yes. Mine's off.
I see TCC. But I don't
Yeah,
use it
mine doesn't.
apparently. Yeah, I don't see speech recognition.
Mine says what yours says, Andy.
Yeah, mine
Okay.
too.
All
Nothing
right,
to
good.
turn on
That's
or
good.
off.
Camera, if you click on
Camera.
camera, let's see what's in there. That photos and videos taken with camera may contain other information such as where and when they were taken. You can turn off in there what you'd like.
Huh.
Why would you need a camera for Zoom? Just if you want to forward a picture?
I think that is for my video, like my,
Okay, then I would need to leave that on because I'm on Zoom calls a lot.
yeah, that's fine. I leave mine on.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I just turned off ShopRite. I don't know why ShopRite has to see.
All right. We'll go into, let's get back into settings, the very beginning of settings.
Okay.
Wait.
So let's go into, who was it that had, who has the automatic updates?
I do.
Okay.
And
Now,
I do.
Let's go into general,
General.
right?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
General.
I know, it's like, everybody on board here?
Yes,
Okay. Go into software update.
okay.
Okay.
Software update.
I'm at iOS 14.2.
Right, but, okay, but does it say automatic updates?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
mine's off.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, so Kathy, you can turn off automatic updates.
Okay. I do notice, Sandy, the reason I put it on automatic is because I feel like they punish you when you aren't up to date and things don't work.
Yeah, and I think I know why. Because when you, like those things, those advertising and those analytics,
Yeah.
you turn those off, right?
Yes.
When that updates, next time it updates, go back and look at that and see if it's repopulated, and those gray buttons are probably gonna be now green,
Uh,
Ugh.
because your information is worth a lot.
So do you have Andy, do you have the automatic download updates on or off?
I have it on here, that's
Oh.
just to show you.
Okay, so
I-
that's how mine is, like yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'll shut those down. I mean, and some of the reasons why I left these on was just for display purposes.
all
So
right,
you-
the message I just got from Andy is that whenever there is an update, an automatic overnight update, to go back through some of the things that he's told us about here, to make sure that we have them either off or on, depending upon what we want, what we
Right.
desire.
Except that we just shut off automatic updates, so we're not going to get any anymore.
You'll get notified that it has to be updated, and it will show like a red circle with a 1 on it
Uh-huh.
saying, hey, Kathy, you got to update your phone. It's,
Yeah. And I never should update it.
and no, you can update it. I'm not saying don't, but know that you're updating it. That way it's almost a reminder, oh, I got to update my phone. And then you can go back into your settings to
And
determine.
then check the settings, yeah.
Things
It's
are
kind of
turned
like a
on.
reminder to refresh your settings.
I don't want to be the first person to update my phone, because sometimes the updates cause other issues, and you'll see it on the
Yeah.
news. Apple's having, it's slow, phone's slow, it's killing my battery. There's certain apps I can't see now.
Yes, yes.
So they'll tell you to update your phone because it's better for security. Like Netflix will say, it'll keep your phone safer if you do this. Well, if you do this means update your phone, then there's things that are going to turn on that you manually turned off.
You
So
know, Andy,
that's,
I'm going to do a lot of this stuff on my iPad as well after we
yeah,
finish.
yep. All right, so we'll go back into, where are we here? Go back into settings and click on Siri. I'll back up, sorry. Siri and search, you see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Click on that. I turn that off. Listen for Hey Siri. Well, before you do that, go to Siri dictation and history.
Wait a minute.
Siri dictation and history.
I
Oh, right there.
Did you find it?
don't have that.
Mhm. Yes, I have it.
Yeah.
I don't know what yours says, but if it says anything, but
Well, I'm going to delete it.
I would delete it unless you,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how you're going to access what Siri's heard you say. I delete it. Yep.
Yeah.
It's deleted from Apple servers. So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Delete.
Goodbye. Your request was received.
It doesn't mean they did it.
It says it will be deleted, but when?
Yeah.
And it allows you to say dismiss.
It's the only way you can get it off your screen.
Right.
Listen.
So let's go back. let's go to,
Can I ask a question before we leave that?
sure.
Yeah,
Sorry, I have a thing in that page that says press home for Siri. That's just pressing my home key to ask her a question. I do use her to look things up.
That's
when I'm
fine. You
out.
can leave her on.
okay,
And
wait,
just,
press home for Siri.
yeah, if you press and hold down the home button, right? That's when the Siri,
Yeah,
like, you're almost your voice, the line, right?
yes.
Okay. Let's see. So let's go back into settings.
Okay.
See, up top, mine says finish setting up your iPhone. They want me to set up Apple Pay. That will sit here forever because I'm not doing Apple Pay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, I don't either.
Me either.
You may have it, but let's see. All right, this one's interesting. Let's go down to where am I here? Let's go back into settings.
Mm-hmm.
You see right in the center, it says Safari for me. It's right underneath FaceTime.
Mhm.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is everybody all there?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
click on Safari. I imagine your search engine is probably Google.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You can change that if you'd like.
Search.
Let's go down. So I have, under general, I have block pop-ups. You see that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
And I'll
Yeah.
block out pop-up ads.
Yes.
Mhm.
I would turn that on.
Wait a minute.
On to block the
Turn it on.
Turn it on
for block.
because that will block pop-up ads.
Okay, wait a minute. Block, pop up. Okay, that's on.
Mike, you good?
Yep, I'm good. Yep.
All right, let's go down. This one's awesome. Privacy and security. This is the good stuff.
On.
Prevent cross-site tracking. You want that on.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. When you access a website, when you go to LL Bean, let's say, I'm just giving an example. I don't know if it's LL Bean, nothing against LL Bean. When you go to LL Bean and you give them, they require cookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They require cookies. So next time I go to LL Bean and I want to buy a hat, I don't have to log back in. It'll remember that, hey, Andy was here. And it populates your information, right? Also, LL Bean is providing information to third-party vendors, which now the people who make the hat for LL Bean are going to send me advertisements because they're tracking my phone.
Mm.
So it's like a third party.
Mhm.
I want to deal with LL Bean. I don't want to deal with anybody else.
Amen.
Prevent cross-site tracking. Turn it on.
Okay, that's on. Block all cookies.
If you block all cookies, you will not be able to access websites. So, because everyone, right, we all get the notifications that everyone's using cookies,
Mhm.
right? So I leave it off. Otherwise, I can't
Okay.
access certain websites.
Okay.
Fraudulent website warning, I turn that on,
Mm-hmm.
green, and then check for Apple Pay, I turn that off because I don't need my phone checking for Apple Pay because I don't have it.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go down to advanced. You see that at the very bottom?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Click on that. Then it'll give you website data.
Hmm.
Does everyone see website data?
Mhm.
Yes.
Click on that. Do you have a bunch of information?
Yep.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Huh.
Mine
no,
is
yeah,
still
mine's-
trying to, I got the
mine's-
ringy dingy going around in circles here.
Yeah, me
wow.
There's
too.
a bunch of stuff out there.
Whoa.
So let's back out of there. And before we do that, I'm just going to touch on this. You can watch my screen and you don't have to, but experimental features. I don't even know what half this stuff, what any of this stuff is, except this is all for web developers, I feel. But I don't even know where to go with this. I'm not going to touch on this today, but I'm just going to show you that this is experimental WebKit features.
Eh,
All right, let's back up, right? We all clicked on website data, saw a bunch of data. Let's back out. You see where it's blue, clear history and website data?
Yes?
I don't see why you can't clear that.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to not let you access a website with password, you know, passwords.
If anybody else is worried, you can wait because I just hit it. And if my phone explodes, you'll know about it.
Mike, where are you? Don't tell us. History will be cleared from devices signed into your iCloud account. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay. I
Boom.
cleared it.
Now mine's in gray because I've cleared it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know how we're doing on time. Doesn't
10:38.
okay. Thank you.
Cross-sighting.
Let's go back into let me just see something here. All right, go back into general,
Mhm.
which is the cogwheel.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, yeah, the cog that looks like a gear.
Yes.
Okay.
Does anyone see background app refresh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine, it's right. I put it in the center of the screen here. Background app refresh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to read what it says here. Allows apps to refresh their content when on Wi-Fi or a cellular in the background. Cellular is your cell phone towers. Okay.
Mhm.
Turning off apps may help preserve battery life.
Oh.
So what happens is while you're not using those apps, they're refreshing. They're still gathering information. So I have it on for these apps here. Again, this is more for display purposes, but you can turn them off individually.
Yeah. ShopRite doesn't need to stay on.
Right. And you can also delete apps from your device, or you can offload them, which basically consider your phone like a file cabinet, right? Your files you use most often, you're going to put up front, right?
Yep.
If you want to offload an app, there's ways to do that, which means you basically put that, I don't use Flight Radar 24 that much. So I can offload that app, which will basically kind of keep it hibernating.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know what's interesting, Andy, is I've gone through this before and turned off a bunch of things and they're back on again.
That's my point.
Yeah,
Precisely,
probably because of the
exactly.
upgrade.
They will default back to their settings because who here has read the 68-page user agreement?
Right.
So I'm
To
sure
which you always
somewhere,
respond, I agree.
Right.
right. So I'm sure if we read it somewhere, is once you update your phone, it'll default back to turning it back on.
Okay,
Let's
back
see
to
here.
settings.
Andy, I have to get off the call. I have to go initiate another call at 10:45.
Okay, all right.
This
thanks,
was
Katie.
terrific. I'm sorry I have to leave. Thank you so, so much.
Anything you need, shoot me an email or give me a call.
Great.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye, Katie.
Bye-bye.
I have to leave too. I have a dentist appointment, so sorry. Thank you,
No,
Andy.
no problem. I know I said
Okay.
40 minutes, 30 minutes. I
Okay.
figured it would go longer. Robin,
Oh,
thank you
this-
very much and reach out to
Thanks.
me if you need to.
Thanks so much.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
I'm still retired, so I'm still here.
Me too.
Me too.
I work from home, so I'm good.
Does anyone have any questions outside of this? I know one of the things I want to have another Zoom call later down the road and talk about maybe Amazon and what Amazon is gathering from us. Because it's pretty,
I don't even know enough to ask questions, but Andy, I'm very happy that we did this. This is
Oh, yeah.
Me
eye-opening.
too.
Yes.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little,
thank you.
yeah, no, I'm happy we did it too. It's a little spooky when you see all the locations you've been into, right? And
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
places you've been. Does anyone want to get, so under notifications, you can get Amber Alerts or like government alerts if you choose to. So that's under settings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Notification.
I do get those.
Yeah, I think those are odd. They come like when you take the phone out of the box, they come turned on.
Mhm. Yeah, those are useful.
But the very bottom is where you have that. So under notifications, just go to the bottom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I know, and the last thing I'll touch on it, just to make it's more convenience, not for safety. If you go to, sometimes I know reading a menu or something in a restaurant, it's dark. Are you all aware of the magnifier that's on the phones?
No.
Yes,
No.
I never use it.
So
I just,
if you go to Control Center,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so go to, see magnifier is, mine's as a red circle. That
Mhm.
means it's on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to, these are the ones that are in red are already on my phone. The ones that are not on my phone are in green. So there's a hearing, so you can connect it to a
Ah,
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Huh.
like a hearing aid or hearing assistance.
Oh,
QR code reader, right? You all go to if you go to restaurants now, of course, with
Mm-hmm.
COVID, there's a QR code reader that'll read the menu.
oh.
You can
So
also
if
do
you,
that.
if you click on the green one, then you can use it?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So
Okay.
so what,
let's go to yeah, I'll turn off magnifier. I'll remove it, and now it's down here.
Oh, okay.
So what I do is I click on magnifier. Now it's up top.
Ah,
yeah. Okay.
So let's say you want to access that. You would press your home button
okay.
and then slide up from the bottom. I wish I could show you. Here,
Oh, I
look on
see
the
it.
other screen. I slide up from the bottom,
Yeah.
at
Yep.
least on my phone. So now I do magnifier, and I'll show you. I mean, I can really, this is the menu, right?
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
I like that.
Oh, we all like that.
All right.
So that'll, and there's other, of course, other options in there also. So last thing I'll cover, so Massachusetts now has 911. You can text 911 if you ever had to.
Mhm.
So you just go into 911, you can text 911 like a text conversation. And it should be set up on your phone. So if you press the side button 5 times, it'll give you the option to call 911. So I'll do that right now to show you.
Oh, oh, oh.
Okay?
Okay.
The side button meaning the volume, but one of the volume buttons?
The other side.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
side.
Oh, the off button.
Okay.
Let's see here. I want to thank you all for being here. This is an important subject, and if it could prevent you from becoming a victim or your information from being exposed, I'm happy.
Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you,
Yeah, you're
thank
very
you.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So happy to do this, and feel free to anytime reach out to me anytime. Okay.
Okay.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
I'd
All
love
right,
to get on
everybody.
any other ones you have. I'd love to get on those too.
Okay. Yeah. Just keep an eye out.
Yeah, me too.
We'll put it on
All right, Merry
Facebook.
Christmas to everybody.
All right, Merry
Yes,
Christmas.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas
Merry
to you.
Christmas.
And
Bye-bye.
Andy,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Right.
You do have a question?
What's
No,
that?
Okay. All right.
just was waving.
All
Goodbye.
right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right. See ya.